and it looks beautiful. I really like the quality of this. Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at one of the best affordable Android tablets I think you could probably go out and get right now for a whopping like $149, $150. You can get this ASUS Memo Pad 7, and be sure you get the right one. This has been out for a little over a year or so, and they've had different models and variations of this, but the one you're going to want to look for is the ME572C, and it might have an L. Either one of those two are the newest brands, and they have the brand new MooreField chipset in them. And these things perform. In fact, I ran some benchmarks, and we're going to take a look at the performance of this thing. But this is just for the price. This is probably the best top of the food chain tablet out there right now. So just take a quick look at the box. We'll look at the specs here. As I mentioned, it does have the MooreField Atom processor in it, which is a quad core 1.8 gigahertz processor. This is got 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs storage, and like I said, it's got 802.11 BG in, so no AC, and it's got Bluetooth 4.0. This doesn't look at dual band either, so if you're looking at Wi-Fi in the 5 gigahertz range, you're not going to find it. It has a the storage is EMMC 16 gig. This has got a 2 megapixel, 5 megapixel camera, and that's basically the logistics of the specs and stuff on there. So let's go ahead and just pop this open real quick. And actually, I've already opened it, but just for effect here, we're going to open it like it was new and out of the box. Now, I gotta say, the quality and the build on this is just great, and it looks beautiful. I really like the quality of this tablet. By far, I think this is one of the more sturdy, and I really like the back. It's got a nice grip. It just looks good. It looks clean. It looks professional. It's one of the nicest looking 7-inch tablets that I've actually ran across as well. So in the box you get instruction manuals, micro USB cable, and then a wall plug. So not a whole lot of interesting stuff in the box. Move that aside. Now let's look at the tablet. Again, here's your rear camera. I think this was 5 megapixels. Little branding here, and then on the front you got your front camera, little light sensor, and then the ports. So you got your volume, your power, little reset button here. Up here you've got a speaker, headphones. Over here you've got an SD card. I believe you can get this to 32 gig. I don't think it'll take 64, but it'll go up to 32. And then another speaker, and then a micro where you charge it at, micro USB right here. Now I gotta say, I actually when I was running some benchmarks and stuff on here and testing the sound quality on this thing is really good. Now it's, like I said, it's got 2 speakers, so the sound is in true stereo. It comes out and it just really sounds good. And I'll try to demo that here. So the screen here is actually a 1920 by 1200, so you're looking at about 323 megapixels per inch. So it's got a full HD screen. The screen does look really, really nice. But one bad thing about this is that it is running KitKat 4.42 and not Lollipop, so you will be going backwards, or not into the newest Android version that's out there. So let's go ahead and turn this on and hopefully get it unlocked. Alright, now I went ahead and created a benchmarks folder here. So like 3D Mark, let's look at the CPU first. I want to show you the CPU ID here. So if you want the information here, you can pause this, but you can see it's ASUS MooreField is the manufacturer of the board. And let's go back to the SoC. So here is your CPU information. You can see it's quad core. It's got 0 through 3 at 1833 megahertz, and the clock speed's 500 megahertz. So there's a little bit of information on your processor. So let's go ahead and go back out. So for 3D Mark, We ran this already. We got a whopping score of 15890, which really puts this up as a really nice performing tablet here. And you can see, if you want to pause it, you can take a look at some of the graphics scores here for frames per second and stuff like that. And again, the OS version 4.4.2. We also ran SunSpider, so if I can get back to the home screen here. And here is our SunSpider. Now this is for Chrome. This shows you how quickly everything can like render Java-wise and stuff on your machine. And the total score was 787.8 milliseconds for the SunSpider results. And if you want to pause your screen or pause the video here and just look at these, if any of those mean more to you than the other, then there you go. So that's a pretty good score overall. Really good benchmarking. So I'm actually going to go back here and we're going to run the 3D Mark again, and then let's see if we can go back. So this was the Ice Storm Unlimited. So let's go ahead and just run it, and I'm going to see if I can get you some sound effects here. Just listen to the quality. I'm going to put this up here. Hopefully you can hear the quality and just see the quality while this benchmark runs. So this is volume at the max as it loads. I may try to fast forward this in the video if it doesn't load quick enough here. I'm not going to play the whole thing for you, but just kind of witness what it is. Alright guys, there you go. Again, the screen looks really beautiful. You know, it's not the best screen, but you know, this is like, compare it to like the iPad mini Retina, you know, kind of the Retina displays. I don't think this screen trumps the Galaxy Tab S that we've looked at with the Super AMOLED display. That has by far, I think, been the best screen I've actually seen of the tablets we've looked at, but this one doesn't miss the mark by much. So anyway guys, for $149, this is a steal of a deal. It's trumping, you know, putting the challenge out to the Nexus 7, which is like probably one of the better spec 7-inch tablets that I've seen out there, and definitely going to give it a run for the money. Again, the only bad thing about this is you're running KitKat. It does not have Lollipop on it yet, and I did run all the updates out of the box, so it's completely up to date as far as it would go. So anyway guys, that is the ASUS Memo Pad 7, and again, check the show notes. I'll have a link, and be sure to follow the link because there are a lot of different models of this out here, and they do not come close to this new model here with this MooreField chipset in it. This one is leading the pack for the Memo Pad 7, so be sure to check the link out, and you'll get the right one. Anyway guys, if you like this video, thumbs up, subscription to the channel, and as always, feel free to share, like the video, and thanks for watching, and have a good one.